All right, guys, it's official. The 2022 Green Summit. Thank you, everyone who has shown up to this. The green.org team has put a lot of time, a lot of effort into making this possible for you. We wanted to bring the best and the brightest. I'm going to keep this very short for me. My name is Dylan Welch. I'm the CEO of green.org. Like I said, we're a media channel dedicated to highlighting leaders in business, finance, renewable energy, clean tech. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors who made all of this happen. EV Charge for You, Ubiquitous Energy, ERI, HNO International, and BioFriendly. I'm going to send out an email after this with links to all of the things that they are working on. These companies and organizations are doing amazing things. Again, super supportive. Could not have done this event without them. We wanted this event, and it always has been the goal to be in person. It will be our next event. We do this every 6 months. Of course, as things are kind of, world issues, we had to make the decision to go virtual. So we appreciate you tuning in. And 6 months from now, we hope to see you all in person. With live streaming, there's always some technical issues. So bear with us as we bring on guests. They might have to unmute themselves, add their cameras. That happens. You know how it is. But again, appreciate you being here. Last, if you are in San Diego tonight from 5:30 to 7:30, we have an in-person partnership with San Diego Green Drinks. So we'll be meeting in Bay Hill Tavern for a happy hour and a final presentation. So if you're in San Diego or in the surrounding areas, feel free to join us. Last, green.org is a team of writers, content creators, video producers, all with a passion for sustainability. That could not happen without your support. If you're interested in supporting us, you can donate to green.org. We're going to drop the link right now. It's actually in the chat, green-summit/support or donate. We'll reshare it. Please, if you don't mind, take a few minutes, go out and support us. Anyone who donates $100 or more will automatically get the all access inclusive pass to the next Green Summit worth $525 in value. So, that being said, those are all the announcements. One final thing. Today is primarily presentations from all these amazing speakers, TED Talk style. We'll sprinkle in some fireside chat, podcast style interviews. And then tomorrow is the flip side. It's a lot more interview style presentations where I'll be sitting down and talking with these leaders. So keep that in mind. Today is going to be one set of kind of presentation style. Tomorrow will be a little bit different. So every presenter, every day, you'll see something new. So without further ado, I want to bring on our first presenter of the day. I'm so excited to have Shane Coopersmith join us, and I'm so excited to have him kicking things off. Shane's a good friend of mine and someone who is probably the most passionate person when it comes to sustainability. He's inspired me. So Shane, I have you here with us. I'm going to let you just kind of kick things off and take it away. We're right on time, so do your thing. You ready to go?
Let's do it. I'm till 9:30, right?
That is correct. You're on and you're ready to go. I'm going to mute myself and turn off my camera, and you're good to kick it off.
Boom. All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're calling in from. So my name's Sustainable Shane. I am an environmental educator. I'm going to give you my whole spiel, but while I do that, there is a link in the chat. So if you click on the link in the chat, we'll actually be playing a quiz-based game show for my presentation. It's very interactive, a ton of fun. So like I said in the chat, go ahead, click on the link I just sent, and you'll be prompted to create a little username, and I'll be presenting through a quiz-based game show, and there's going to be a prize at the end. So it says you can't see the link here. I just sent it again in the chat. You should be able to click on it, and then you'll be prompted to create a username through the Kahoot. Oh, this is to hosts and panelists. Let me send it to everyone. That's what's up. Okay, there we go. Now you should be able to see the link. Sorry about that. So like I said, my name's Sustainable Shane. We got one person. We got Dylan in the chat or in the quiz room. We got Ellen. Got some more people bouncing in. Twid, David, Doc, Erland. All right, you guys are figuring it out. So like I said, Sustainable Shane here. I'm based in San Diego. I'm an environmental educator. I'm an environmental influencer. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you want on social media. I am an expert in lifestyle and sustainability, and I give this presentation that I'm giving to you guys today to schools, businesses, nonprofit organizations, I give it anywhere in the world, virtually or in person. So we'll be doing a bunch of mostly clean tech quiz questions and a little bit of lifestyle and sustainability. We've got 20 people in the waiting room. I'll give it about 10 more seconds and then I'll start. And like I said, anyone can join in at any time. All you need to do is click on the link. All right, let me give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So the Green Summit, simple ways to live sustainably in 3, 2, 1 with your host, Sustainable Shane. I'm really looking forward to this. I want to say thank you, Dylan, and thank you, Green Summit, for allowing me to be here and hosting this event. So there's me with a little bit of shorter hair. Yep, I've grown it out. Quarantine was nice to me. I got to grow out my golden locks. All right, so there is a prize at the end of this game show. So whoever wins, I'll get your contact information and I'll be mailing you your very own set of reusable utensils. So we absolutely want to play, and here's how you play. This is a quiz-based game show. The more questions you get right, the more points you get. And the quicker you answer a question, the more points you get. Okay, so it's a quiz-based game show. You answer a question, you get points. And the quicker you answer it, the more points you get. Super simple. Let's keep it going. So first things first, here's a poll. There is no right or wrong answer. What does sustainability mean to you? Does it mean taking care of our planet for future generations, leaving a place better than the way you found it, maintaining the health of our planet for generations to come, or doing what you can to make sure our planet is healthy? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just a quiz question, or it's a poll. What does sustainability mean to you? We got 20 answers in. Boom. All right, we got 22 answers in. We'll just wait the whole 60 seconds for this one, then we'll bounce through it quicker. So, what does sustainability mean to you? 12 of you said taking care of our planet for future generations. 3 said leaving a place better than the way you found it, maintain the health of our planet for generations to come, and doing what you can to make sure our planet is healthy. So, why that definition for sustainability? Feel free to type in the chat or unmute yourself. Tell me, why did you choose that definition for sustainability? Which actually makes me think, I don't think you guys can unmute yourselves because we're in this Zoom. So if you want to type in the chat, you can tell me why you chose that definition. All right, let's keep going. Sustainable living, let's put it into perspective. Studies show that nature reduces anger, fear, and stress, and it increases pleasant feelings. I'm sure you guys already knew that. Well, sustainability also saves you money, and clean tech, believe it or not, it's a lucrative business. I think that's why we're here, huh? So let's talk some clean tech. We're going to get into some more nitty-gritty questions. Here we go. Quiz. The clean tech industry is poised to grow by how much in the next 5 years? Is it 1%, 3%, 7%, or 15%? How much is the clean tech industry poised to grow? This is in the next 5 years. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's actually 7%. Well, technically 6.9%. I'll show you guys. No one got that right, unfortunately. That's wild. Here you go. So according to Facts and Factors market research report, the global clean energy technologies market is expected to grow from 280 billion to 420 billion, which is an annual 7% growth forecast. Okay, so it's not like we thought 15%, but hey, 7% is a ton of market growth in just a short 5-period span. So there's lots of money in sustainability, which is what we want to hear. All right, next up, which of the following energy sources is non-renewable? Sun, wind, water, or coal? Which is non-renewable? We know what renewable means. What is non-renewable? It's D, coal. That's right. Coal is non-renewable. So now we got some points on the board. Endemica in first. We got Paul in second and Cami in a close third. All right, let's keep going. True or false? The U.S. sources most of its energy from coal. True or false? What do you think? Do we source most of our energy from coal? Is it oil? Is it natural gas? Is it solar? Is it wind? It's false. No, we do not get most of our energy from coal, and I'll show you guys what we have. Good job, David Steele. You're up in first place. So this is a little chart that there's a lot of numbers going on here. Basically, the United States is the fourth chart. We get 11% of our energy from coal, 38% from oil, and 35% from gas. So as you can see, South Africa, China, and India get most of it from coal. Then the US and below will get most of our energy from oil. So think about it. The renewable energies are also growing. It's not as much as we wanted to see, but it's growing slowly but surely. So quiz. This country is leading the world in solar PV generation. Which country is leading the world in solar PV generation? Brazil, China, USA, or Australia? It's China. That's right. China is leading the world in solar PV generation. Australia, good guess, but no, it is China in number one. Boom. David, good job. D. Oh, you're tied. David and D are tied in first and second place. Very good. All right. So who here is in the solar industry, and what are your projections about the future? I realize that you guys can't speak, but if you guys want to chat, oh, you can't get back in the game. Brandon, you should be able to. Let's see. Boom. Try clicking on that link, Brandon. So who here is in the solar industry, and what are your projections? Feel free to type in the chat. David Steele is a solar pro with power. Lenora says, I do have a small solar panel and plan to get solar on my home. Yes, Mail or Molly is into solar with Genco. So I'm sure we have quite a few people in the solar industry in this, with Genco in this chat. Solar on my home and my camper van. He ordered an Aptera car. Nice job, Leon. So yes, solar, it is the future, along with wind and multiple other sources of renewable energy generation. So going back to the quiz, we got a chart right here that shows what percentage of PV generation each of these countries generate. So China is leading the world, as you can see on the far right with 2020. It shows that China has 6.2% of solar energy generation. European Union is in second, and the US is in third. So that is what's up with new solar energy generation. Nice. All right, let's keep going. So photovoltaic power potential. As we can see right here, the spots that are extra red hot, those are areas that have a lot of solar panel energy generation potential. So we can see the hot spots are in the Southwest US. Africa has a ton of hot spots. Australia, Then of course in Chile, there's a ton of solar energy generation. All right, let's keep going. Quiz, which of these nations uses the most energy per capita and emits the most CO2 per capita? So think about this. Which uses the most energy per capita and emits the most CO2 per capita? Which nation uses the most energy and emits the most CO2? So it is C, believe it or not. I'll show you guys why in just a moment. Most of you guys thought it was US and China. That's all right. That's why I love these questions. So energy per capita and CO2 emissions. Iceland has highest energy consumption per capita. That's because they're on a little island in the middle of the ocean and they have to import everything because they can't grow much. So they actually use a ton of energy if you live in Iceland. Now, they offset it because they generate a ton of renewable energy through geothermal energy. They have some solar, they have some wind. Most of it's geothermal though. Now in the US, we use a ton of energy per person, not as much as Icelanders, but we don't generate it in very renewable ways. So therefore, we emit a ton of CO2. Very cool. So moving on, what uses the most water in the average house? Is it A, your shower, B, your toilet, C, your garden, or D, your dishwasher? What uses the most water in the average house? Yes, it is your toilet. Nice job, everybody. Usually people don't get this very often. So proud of y'all for 14 of you getting it. D in first place, Robbie in second, and Erland in third. Let's keep going. So on this graph, right, on this pie chart, you can see your toilet uses 24% of your water, your shower 20%, and your faucets 19%. Now, mind you, this is the average American house. So if you're maybe in California, you use a lot more water on irrigation, but this is in the average house across the country. Your toilet, believe it or not, uses the most water. So you can decrease your water usage by what? Taking shorter showers, collecting rainwater, repairing leaky faucets, or D, all of the above. How can you decrease your water usage? Three, two, one. Let's see, all of the above, of course. So you guys can save water in many ways. And here we go. Here's a quiz question. What percentage of monetary purchasing goes to packaging materials? Okay, think about this. This is some more technical questions because I know we're all leaders in the environmental field. What percentage of monetary purchasing goes to packaging materials? Is it $1 for every $10 spent, $1 for every $15 spent, one for every 20, or one for every 50? Yes, it is a $1 for every $10 spent. So that is for every $1 you spent, or sorry, for every $10 you spend, $1 of it is spent on packaging material. So we're going to dive into that in just a short moment. D, you're going to making a comeback with 3 points. Zoom Medical in second and Cami in close third. Nice job. Okay, so bio-based packaging material. We were talking about how you spend $1 for every $10 on packaging material. Well, people are making some amazing bio-based packaging material. So in that photo right there, that's actually a wine bottle encased in mycelium, which is a mushroom. That's right. You can get packaging from cellulose, seaweed, shrimp shells, coconut husks. The limit is endless. So think about it, bio-based packaging, it's an industry that's pretty untapped. I think there's a lot of potential in bio-based packaging. So true or false, there is only one type of plastic. There is only one type of plastic. False. Yes, there are many types of plastic. Absolutely. So, D, you're in first. Good job, Ravi in second, and Cami in third. Nice job. So, what do the numbers mean? On your recycling logos, there's numbers 1 through 7. That's right, numbers 1 through 7. It's actually a law in the United States that every single piece of plastic has to have a number 1 through 7 on it. And that number is related to what type of plastic your beverage container or your shampoo bottle is made out of. So numbers 1 are the most easily recycled, numbers 1 and 2, and the number 7 are the most difficultly recycled. So if you are going to buy some plastics, if you can, try and buy numbers 1 and 2. It's the most easily recycled. So that is that. We'll keep going. Just a couple more quiz questions. Your company can save money sustainably by what? A, making energy efficient upgrades. B, going zero waste. C, furnishing the office secondhand. Or D, all of the above. How can your company save money? A, making energy efficient upgrades. B, going zero waste. C, furnishing the office secondhand. Or D, all of the above. It is D, absolutely. Make those energy efficient upgrades. Go zero waste. And you can furnish your office secondhand. There's a lot of great buys at secondhand stores. So nice job. D still hanging out comfortably in first, Cami in second, and Ravi in third. Let's keep this party going. So what are some sustainable ways your company saves money? Go ahead and type in the chat. What are some sustainable ways your company saves money? Would anyone like to share? Do you guys have energy efficient work from home? Yep. Buying secondhand? Absolutely. Reuse, recycle, repurpose. 3D printed biodegradable medical devices. Wow, that is some technicality stuff right there. Using recycled materials when creating nature-based solution. Yes, there's a lot of little innovative ways your company can save money and the environment. Make solar cell substrate from recycled solar panel glass. Let me read that again. Make solar cell substrates from recycled solar panel glass. Yes, that is an amazing way to save money and help save our planet. Grants, work from home, solar panels, absolutely. All right, I'm going to keep going because we only have 5 more minutes. Most consumers are willing to spend more on eco-friendly products. True or false? Think about it. Are consumers willing to spend more on eco-friendly products? True or false? Are consumers willing to spend more on eco-friendly products? Yes, it is true. And I'll show you guys why in just one moment. Ravi sliding into first place. Nice job. So this is why sustainability is good business. This is a percentage of who agrees that they would pay more for eco-friendly products. This is a global-based survey. So 58% of Gen Zs will, 61% of millennials, 55% of Gen Xers, and 46% of baby boomers. So that means that most people, yes, most people are willing to spend more on eco-friendly products, especially millennials. So think about it. It's a good marketing to market as sustainable. True or false? Sustainability is good for the planet, mental health, and your business. I think you guys know the answer to this one. true or false? Sustainability is good for the planet, mental health, and business. Yep, it's true. You guys know that. Absolutely. So, sustainability, it helps you become a part of something bigger. Let me tell you, the most fulfilling thing you can do in life is to feel like you are part of something bigger, whether it be a family, a friend group, a religious organization, whatever. You want to feel like you're part of something bigger, and you can also feel that connection to nature. So, sustainability, sorry, I'm kind of blowing through this because we only got a couple minutes left. You got to start small when you're becoming sustainable. It is a journey. It does not happen overnight. It's like learning math. I bet you did not start out with calculus when you started learning math. No, you started with the easy stuff like addition and subtraction. Well, sustainability, it's the same way. You want to start small, start with the easy stuff like recycling. Then maybe you can start doing more complicated stuff like taking public transit, buying secondhand. And then lastly, you can do your calculus, which is offsetting your CO2 emissions or investing in only ESG funds, environmentally social governance funds. So there's a lot of ways to be sustainable, but it's a journey. Read a book, watch a movie, follow an influencer. Absolutely. So you want to look up to people. There's people who are experts on this field and follow them, watch a movie, read a book. People do these things and dedicate their life. So if you want to start, just learn from someone else. Kiss the Ground, A Life on Our Planet. Those are two of my favorite movies. So now, what did you guys learn today? You can type in the chat because you can't raise your hand. Type in the chat, what did you learn today, if anything? I hope you learned something. Clean tech is growing at 7%. Businesses can be more successful by being sustainable. Yes, absolutely. More awareness. My mom says to follow me. So yes, there's a lot of ways you can be sustainable, and I hope you guys learned something new today. I had a ton of fun. Environmentally friendly choices work and save the planet. Absolutely, Danny. All right, I'm going to go through here. Give me a follow. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Book the sustainability show for your community or your business or your school. That's right, I'm bookable. Shoot me an email. It's showsustainability@gmail.com. I'll write that in there, at gmail.com. You guys can book me for your company, your school, your friends, whoever. I present anywhere and everywhere, in person or virtually. Now, we got some reusable utensils. Let's see who got first place. In first place, we got, with 10 out of 12 questions, we got Zoom Medical. Woohoo! Cami in second. And in first place, we got Ravi. Oh yeah, Zoom Medical in third, Cami in second, and Ravi in first place. Runners up, D. Good job. All right, so Ravi, shoot me an email or let's get in contact, whether it's through Ravi. Here, I'd say Ravi is the winner. I need to get your contact info. I'll send you the reusable utensils. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Sorry, that was a little rush. Boom. All right, I'll copy your email. Got it, Ravi.
Shane, thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's super fun. Great way to kick off the day. Little, some games we got going on, get the brain moving. So everyone knows Shane does a longer presentation. I asked him to kind of squeeze it down to 30 minutes, but if you're interested, Shane can actually do that presentation for your business or for your company if you want everybody to be a little bit more sustainable. So you can reach out to Shane. Again, Shane, thank you so much for taking your time to be on here. Follow Shane. We'll send out everybody's information in an email after this, so you can contact Shane easily as well. Ravi, congratulations. Mama Coopersmith, thank you for the support. My dad is on here as well. Thank you guys. Always appreciate the